up, people? So I'm about to review another chapter of Super Dragon Ball Heroes Manga Chapter 7. So shout out to Alakazam and Dragon Ball Manga Explosion for posting this on Facebook. And obviously Alakazam for translating this in English translation. So let's go into this. So we cut to the Supreme Kai time. Obviously Vegeta and Goku were banged up. The Potara fusion wore out. Konoha's like, yo, I'm going to use my magical abilities to transfer all the damage you've received, Goku and Vegeta, and transfer it onto myself. Well, meanwhile, Trunks takes me back to the time nest for a night on the town. Just say that. So, you two go to hell and sort out this mysterious fire that's been summoned into hell. And ironically, who else would it be but Janemba, right? So we see Shroom, another demon god, and Toe, which is always nice to see. Janemba has a Dark Star Dragon Ball, obviously powered up, so this version of Janemba should be way powerful. It's the same guy that mastered Deborah, that absorbed Deborah, and obviously referring to Toa's brother. So no, we know that's Kid Buu. Yo, the target is that ball. He summons a Scythe, which is interesting, and apparently he can summon like Grim Reapers, which is interesting, but I guess they're just like fodder compared to Janemba, obviously, which is interesting. And then Shroom goes in, and then Toa makes a comment like his personality is way too over the top compared to ours, so he may be a problem in the future. He doesn't seem to care about his own subordinates. And Toa's like, yo, he's different than any demon gods. It may be dangerous to us in the future if it's to save Brother Deborah, even if it's to save Deborah. So even Toa is concerned about, I guess it's to do with Shroom's personality, because he seems like a Spitfire more than anything else. Because he kept attacking, and Janemba pulled out his sword like he did in the movie. And I would love to see what Janemba could have done like this in some sort of anime. So obviously he's being enhanced by the power of the Dark Star Dragon Ball, which has happened over and over again. So Shroom goes in, and it's cool because we get a clash between the Scythe and the Blade, right? I mean, the only time someone's actually used a Scythe recently it was in Dragon Ball Super anime was Goku Black. So that actual Scythe, it can summon Grim Reapers, and apparently, but it doesn't make that much to Janemba. He dodges, and then he comes in with one of these dimensional punches. So that's cool to see he's using that again. Dark Star Dragon Ball, just another one, just conveniently happens to be on the floor, and before Toa can get it, here comes Goku and Vegeta alongside Shamol. So we have confirmation that's Shamol now, or Camel. So Camel, and he apparently he was a part of the Demon Realm, but he's not a part associated with the Time Breakers. So that's interesting to see why he left and why he has it in the likes of Toa and company. It doesn't matter. It looks like he's like a wizard more than anything else. Like I said, he has a similar type of wand that Toa has in a demon god form. So I don't know if he has a demon god of his own, demon god transformation of his own. We know Machikabura can actually grant people to become demon gods. So why did this guy leave it all of a sudden? Chose to go to Goku, Vegeta, and Konoha. So doesn't matter. We got a standoff. And I actually thought Toa was going to sit back and do nothing while Shroom actually took the heavy load, but no, Toa actually did try and put in the work. She actually went off against Shamol, which is interesting because I'm kind of wondering how they would have fared in power-wise. We don't really know how strong Toa really is, and I hate to keep harping on that. Since she keeps using that one, we don't know what her strength feat-wise is. All we know, she is able to restrain Trunks for a bit. So here comes Goku and Vegeta naturally to go against Shroom. While that happens, the ball, in comes the Dragon Ball. They notice the Dragon Ball gets absorbed. So by a piece of Majin Buu. So I believe it's a different area. He absorbs the Dark Star Dragon Ball that's inside. It was a part of somebody else. So he's got even more powerful. Toa's like, yo, I'm going after him. Toa's like, yo, I'm going to go after him. So he's going to have to. So because she's the one that obviously she wants to know who absorbed Deborah. So that could be an interesting fight for Toa at least. Anyway, couldn't find out what other part other abilities that drain their soul energy. So that's interesting with that side. So it makes sense because obviously one of his techniques is called the Grim Reaper. So he can summon the Grim Reaper. So it makes sense. And Shamel was like, you two do something. And what else could they do? Which neither one of them goes Super Saiyan, and they're fully powered now because Konoha transferred her injuries that was on Goku and Vegeta onto Earth. So there is no reason why Goku and Vegeta should have stayed in base if Shroom was that powerful. So is that a testament to how strong Demon God Shroom is, or is that a testament to how much Goku and Vegeta keep underestimating their opponents? And again, I know it's fan service, so obviously you know what this is going to lead to. Vegeta and Goku having to work together. Boom, let's do this. Vegeta screams out because obviously he's reluctant to do a fusion technique. But they do it anyway, which... Here comes Gogeta. So Gogeta is in the house, about to take on Shroom, so he's about to get his tail whooped. So it's probably a good thing that Toa's not there right now. So I'm just going to say that. So Super Saiyan Gogeta is like, let's do this, Grim Stinker. So this is the first time we've seen Gogeta's like comical personality in the works. Because when we saw this in the movie in Fusion Reborn, he was dead serious and taking out Janemba quick. So I imagine it's going to be the same thing here, because obviously Gogeta doesn't mess around all that often. So unless it's in GT. So, and speaking of which, shouldn't this version of Gogeta should be able to go Super Saiyan 4 just because of the this version of Zeno Goku? I'm just saying. So anyway, we're going to find out that the Konoha is injuries are all healed. She's bandaged up still, but Trunks has been looking after her at the night time, and obviously it's morning now, so you can put two and two together at the time there. So anyway, she says she's going to summon a new helper, a new Time Patrol, I'm assuming. So wonder who that's going to be. Is it going to be Gohan? So I mean, he's part of the Time Patrol too. So, and he's also Super Saiyan 4 in most Dragon Ball Hero cutscenes. So I'm not too sure. So we'll have to wait and see. But overall, I thought it was a decent chapter. After a while, I'm not reviewing it. So obviously, this is like caught up to the English translations when it comes to like the Dark Empire arc. So obviously, I'm going to let it run because obviously, if I read chapter 10 and 11 after 8 and 9, it kind of makes things awkward again. I know that's the Prison Planet arc when that begins. And shout out, there's actually a chapter 3 that's just released. So there's a lot of content when it comes to Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Obviously, in September we've got the episode 3 on the way. So yes, Super Dragon Ball Heroes is going to get a lot of spotlight from here on in. So let me know what you guys think down below. That's it from me. Thank you for watching. Like this review if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more Super Dragon Ball Heroes. The playlist is in the link below. As always, catch you guys later. Bye.